Alrighty, time now for next weather, and we're going to have a really nice, mild transition into summer.
Smooth sailing.
Summer solstice, Dani, the nice long days, lots of sunshine. It's going to be great.
But it felt like summer was already here, Juan, earlier this week. We were in the 90s, we were in the triple digits. I know, right? Things were kind of scorching out there. But let me tell you, we're cooling things down just a little bit. So we're going to get you prepared at home, but not too much. It's going to be really nice out there, Juan. We're going to make it real good for you this weekend. You guys, we've been seeing some changes out there. We were in the 90s, we were in the triple digits earlier this week, and changes today started because voila, we talked about it, the onshore flow has strengthened. So you can see a different story from yesterday. These arrows, they're closer together, that pressure gradient. Those arrows are going from the ocean to the land, and they're extending inland, so we're literally dragging cooler air in. So now today we started to notice some of those changes, and on top of that, the June gloom was back, my friends. We saw it out there this morning. I want to talk about it as well going into, let's pull this up right here, talk about those clouds going into tomorrow afternoon, because we are also going to be seeing a few changes out there. Here we go, clouds rolling on in, and they're going to extend a little bit further inland going into our Friday morning. We're going to see it in the San Gabriel Valley, clouds pushing up against the Santa Ana Mountains. And then once we get to late morning, clouds clear, and we're going to see some nice sunshine out there. So things are going to be really pretty as we go into this upcoming Friday. Here's the thing, cooling is going to continue going into the weekend. So let's talk about those changes. It's all because low pressure moving down, and this guy right here that's making his way into the Pacific Northwest, he's pushing high pressure out of the way. And this is why we're going to be seeing not just the cooler temperatures, but also the June gloom, and also we're going to be seeing those gusty winds that I want to talk about. Some wind advisories that will be in effect. So each day is going to get cooler going into the weekend. More June is going to pop up each and every morning. Morning clouds, afternoon sunshine. We'll see some gusty winds Friday, and then quiet and mild going into the weekend. So this is the first official weekend of summer, and we're going to be looking at mid-70s for our Saturday, and then upper 70s going into our Sunday. Saturday is going to be the cooler day of the weekend, but boy, I still think this looks really good out there. Slightly below average in many areas. And then taking a look at this wind advisory, tomorrow, we're going to get some gusty winds picking up. We saw it out there today, but again, tomorrow, high deserts and also our mountain communities where we're going to see gusts potentially up to 50 miles per hour. Tonight, clouds are going to take over, morning lows in the 50s and also the 60s. And you can see we're also starting off with those morning clouds, as we just mentioned, going into this upcoming Friday morning. Now, everyone's going to start to feel a little bit cooler out there. Let's pull up our map of Southern California and let's take a look at our temperatures. I want to take a stroll with you because tomorrow, a little bit different story than today. It's not going to be as warm. The cooling trend will continue. So check out Ventura County. We've got 80 degrees over into Simi Valley, 81 in Woodland Hills. Remember earlier this week, Santa Clarita, we were in the upper 90s, close to 100 degrees. Tomorrow afternoon, we're looking at highs in the mid 80s. It's going to feel 15 degrees cooler. Let's make our trek southward. Pasadena reaching 81 degrees. Downtown Los Angeles, mid to upper 70s. Today, we hit 80 degrees, 83 in Glendora, 81 in Yorba Linda, 78 in Anaheim. Let's take a stop in the Inland Empire. We've got 89 degrees in San Bernardino. No longer talking triple digits. So we will continue to see cooling going into the weekend. And you can see highs in Orange County, mostly in the 70s. And this is going to be the name of the game going into this upcoming weekend. So let's talk about that and talk about those changes. I think you're going to like this upcoming weekend. Temperatures this weekend in Los Angeles and Orange counties. We're talking 70s, my friends. Mid 70s on Saturday, mid to upper 70s once we get to Sunday. And then a little bit warmer early next week. For folks in the valleys, mid 80s on Friday. And then cooler this weekend, low 80s in the valleys, mid 80s starting on Monday. So a little bit warmer early next week, but everything's pretty quiet. The Inland Empire is going to be in the lower 80s, and then we'll see the 90s making a comeback by the middle of next week. High deserts, 90s turning to the lower 80s, mountains, upper 60s, and beaches, low 70s. So a great way to bring in the first day of summer and also the first weekend of summer, Juan and Susie.
Yes, Dani, thank you so much. Thanks for watching KCAL News at 10.
Our next newscast is at 11 on CBS Channel 2.
Driving in Southern California can be, well, you know, slow.
KCAL traffic keeps you moving.
With the where, when, and which way to go.
Be prepared for now and what's next. Next traffic on KCAL News. Now you can get your KCAL News, weather, and live stream all in one place on the CBS News app. Download it free today.